Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Australia Worldwide Entertainment. My name is the Aussie Don and welcome to All Aboard, episode 148 on this 20th of October 2025. We're back in the summer studio, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we're coming to you live and direct from Sydney, Australia. Back in the summer studio for the summer, and until the hot weather goes away, and then we'll go back in the normal room. So that's if we're still around. If you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Punch your ticket and click that subscribe button and join our over 10,000 subscriber base family today. Our live chat is open tonight, as always, on all of our live streaming action to subscribers only. Okay, so it's been quite a very warm day here in Sydney. I am in the air conditioner room. It's nice and beautiful. So I'm kicking back and let's head on to the rails. Just before we went live, just before we let you guys know, there has been an update to the 2021 Birmingham Cross City modded timetable. Now, I do believe, I'm not 100% certain if it's working on Train Sim World 6. Because it's only been updated the last couple hours. We're going to wait for some comments to go through to see if everything is okay. And we'll take it from there. Okay, so CFAR, we're going to put that on. We're going to put the headlights on there. We should have RFB organized. Probably change the liveries now. Yeah, it's changed it all. Oh, no it hasn't. There's the Merskies. No, I don't do anything with that, Holly. Sorry, it's you have to have God mode installed, and I don't have God mode doesn't play ball with me, so I'm not playing around with any of that. Thank you. I am sticking to what I know. Okay, we don't need any live weather. We always like to keep it nice and dry anyway. Okay, we've been denied. Okay, so we'll go up a little bit on that. That would explain it. It's always a beautiful day in Queensland. Always a beautiful day. Well, it won't be tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday for us here in Australia. So we'll be releasing Wednesday. So do note, folks, if you're in Australia, the brand new Birmingham Crew West Coast Mainline section will be releasing on the... We have the Class 805 installed already. Just to let you guys know, in regards to the West Coast Mainline Birmingham Crew for the PC players, it'll be releasing at 5 AM Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Wednesday, The 21st of October 2025. So that's this Wednesday. It is no pre-order. It will be full priced, I do believe. So being a third party, it'll probably be the Just Trains price. So yeah. The West Coast Mainline, the Class 805, will be at a later time. I do believe it's... I'm not certain if they've been working with the modder that's done the 805, but yeah. The 805s are already technically in the game. Yeah. Oh, that's got some Slurpee in it. Oof. Really good. Unfortunately today, folks, I was 5 minutes away. I do apologize, by the way, folks, for not doing our live stream yesterday. I was at my best mate's house yesterday. He asked me to come over. Spend the weekend camping and that, so I thought, you know what, I've been live streaming every bloody day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I thought, yeah, I need a break, so I'll come and spend some time with the brother. So I decided to do that, and I went truck spotting today in the morning, and later this week we've got St. Mary's. Yes, we're back finally, first time in over a month at St. Mary's, and yeah, we're going to... I just missed out by this much on a freight train with containers. I managed to capture some of it on a short. I'm going to post it up on the channel. So do look forward to that. But it was a Pacific National 8... I do have the number of it. It was 8913, I think. Something like that. Yeah, so the 2021 Birmingham Cross City timetable has been updated over the last couple hours. It still says compatible Train Sim World 5 on it. So I'm not... I seen the patch notes, didn't say anything about Train Sim World 6, so I can assume it's not working on Train Sim World 6 until we... Like I said, I want to see people's comments before we decide to put it back in. So I have used this timetable in the past, so actually I'm not sure if I've still got it installed. I might have it installed. The winter timetable, I did hear somebody say that it would be released before the West Coast Mainline Birmingham crew. I highly doubt that'll be the case, because it's going to use the insides of the trains are going to be used from the Birmingham crew Class 350s. So I can only assume that they won't be releasing it until that releases, and then they'll finalize the pack and everything, and it should be not too far down the track. So we'll showcase it, of course, when it comes closer to fruition. There's a bloody train just there. That's why. RFB's not fucking working. Should be now. Yeah, the 805 will be officially released soon, as official. So it won't be no longer as a mod. So that's one good thing. The console players will benefit from what the us PC players have been experiencing for quite a while now, and that's the 805. Because the interiors in the 805, they'll be different in the official version, but in the mod version, on the seating, they've got the Aventi West Coast on it. It's all coloured and to the West Coast standard and all that. But yeah, we'll compare the differences anyway. I'll notice straight away what's different compared to the mod that's been out on the West Coast mainline winter timetable. The first one, not the winter timetable, the one previous before that. Okay, so the mic has been moved over to the other side now, and yeah, I'm in the other room now at the moment, and I've got no fancy lights or anything set up currently, so... That's the room where my dad is in that room, so he's got the TV blaring, so I have to try to get that over the top so we can try to block the noise out. I apologise if you can hear that, but should be right. You won't be purchasing the brand new DLC, or you won't be here for the live streams? Is that what you're trying to say, to you? I keep telling you guys, if you can't join us live on any of our live streams, there's always a replay, so don't stress. We'll be live for 4 hours on Wednesday, weather pending. Thunderstorms are on the forecast. Very slight chance, there's a slight chance of a thunderstorm tomorrow, so it's more so out here in the west. Crazy Aussie Adventure, if you're watching, they'll probably most likely be up in your area because you've been up the Central Coast. No surprises, you know what the weather pattern's like. Fair enough. Some people, when they're driving, actually, they do their live streams when they're driving their trucks and that. I've watched a few of the fellas. I did have a TikTok account there for a little bit, and I was tuning into a couple of the fellas. One of them used to do big hauls down to Melbourne, Brisbane, here to Sydney. And as much as it's fun and all, but yeah, it does get quite boring, quite lonely, quite boring. Like, I grew up with going with my dad, and yeah, sort of didn't really understand too much back those days, but I appreciate it now. But when I was young, I sort of got bored very quickly. I was like, hurry up and get home. We're heading to Radu, I believe. Radu, yeah. So that should be... Oh, yep. I know where we're heading now. Coming up tonight, folks, we are going to be doing the dispatcher scenario on the Riviera line. So if you weren't aware, on the weekend, I live stream on Thursday night with Train World. I live stream Morristown line on Friday night, and then we went back on Riviera on Saturday night. And I said to you guys on Saturday night we'll be doing the dispatcher the dispatcher scenario. So there you go. That's what we are doing. Yeah, I had a quite an interesting night last night over at my mate's house. My best mate's sister was on the phone to one of her friends, and it was quite an interesting show. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. The beauties of being the Don. Make sure that we let's see, we got it denied. Okay, not well, good. So we've got to be careful of all this. So we've got the train should be okay. Let's go to bring this down to 70 because we've got that train in front, and we don't have a time for this one. I try to push my camera down as much as possible to the corner, but there's still a little line down on the edge there. I think it might be an OBS issue. Yeah, I've pushed it down as much as I could. Tennessee go up to Scotland, 8, like a 32 ton. Okay. What is it, a Scania, Volvo, FH, or the Astro, Mercedes-Benz Astro? You're in, like, Europe's more known for DAFs and Scanias, MAN trucks, Volvos. You know, Volvos are very damn common here in Sydney and Australia. Very common, along with the Cambos Max, you know, Internationals. You know, you get your Peterbilts here and there, but now they've got Mercedes and the Mercedes Astros and MAN trucks and TGX MAN trucks and whatnot, and DAFs and yeah, I seen the fella again today with the International Eagle at St. Mary's. A lot of the regulars were around there. This is one of the reasons why I've sort of not been truck spotting there for a while, because it always seems to be the regular, but there was a few new ones there today as well, and a lot of regulars though, a lot of regulars. I gotta post up, I gotta go into edit and post up later on tonight. So there will be another truck spotting adventure tomorrow, just because there's one not posted up currently. Don't fear, 4 p.m. tomorrow, again Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, and also the following day it'll be the same. So there'll be new ones all week, so do not stress. Tomorrow's quite a good day actually. It's not going to be too hot, so might go out truck spotting tomorrow, because yeah, being 40 degrees the next day after that, and obviously the DLC, and it's going to be quite windy, and there's supposed to be storms again in the afternoon and evening, they're saying. So I'm like, yeah, all right, ruin me Wednesday, thanks a lot. There's one thing I'm definitely doing before I go live, and that's definitely clearing, building that cache up on the Birmingham crew. So we'll see how it runs. I'll do an uploaded video with it, and I'll throw a run up on the upload. You're probably better off not getting it at launch anyway, Super Sprinter, because you got the obvious bugs always at launch of Train Sim World DLCs. It doesn't matter if it's a third party or whatnot. There's always problems. So let's see if we get the problems, and see if we get a patch very quickly, this like ATS did. That's what I would like to know. Because I was quite surprised with the Alan Thompson Simulations patch coming out quite quickly. Okay, we've got to stop. We've got to stop. Unfortunately, we have a stopping situation. So that is because the train is only there. We're not too far anyway, because yeah, we're going into there. All right. So last night's live stream, the truck that we were going to do last night has been moved now to tomorrow night's American Truck Simulator live stream. So the Tony Imino 30th anniversary edition will be on tomorrow night's live stream now, and it works out actually quite well because tomorrow's premiere on our channel is a first ever trip on our Don's Truck Spotting Australia adventures. We are heading to Ardell Park here in Sydney's western suburbs. And we are going to be one of the places we are going to many big locations on this one. We are going to be outside the Midway base. We are going to be outside the Wickham Freight Lines base. We are going to be outside the Tony Imino base where we're doing that truck tomorrow night on the stream. And there's a few others as well. So it's going to be absolutely damn doozy. I can't wait to bring it to you guys. So do look forward to that premiering tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Wait for that. It'll get going. You just got to wait for that brake pressure to all build up. Or the brake pressure to come off, I should say. Ugh. Dennis Eagle. Dennis Eagle. Oh, you're trucking a Dennis Eagle. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the garbage truck. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the big garbage trucks. Yeah, we got those here, and we got the big garbage trucks here. God, they stink like crap when they drive past you. You got to go like this when I'm truck spotting, and yeah, it's they're not the nicest smell. I tell you that much. I mainly see a lot of those when I do maybe a lot of Pemberway prospect because it's sort of in that facility, backs and forwards between bases that are around Blacktown, and then you got bases around on the other side, like towards Smithfield at Weville Park. So it runs on that corridor between Pemberway and Prospect. So yeah, it's a pretty decent corridor that runs from the M7 motorway down Sunny Old Road, works its way down into Blacktown through Main Street, which is Prospect Highway, and runs its way down and through into Weville Park and Smithfield, and even goes further into like Fairfield, and it's sort of a back way to get back onto the Cumberland Highway that heads down to Liverpool. And Cumberland Highway, when you're on there, if you go north, you're basically going to Brisbane. You're going down to Melbourne, Canberra, going down south. So it's just a very, very decent corridor. Never used to be a corridor through Pemberway like it is these days. Years and years ago, that wasn't even existed. So you used to have to go around the world, and it's all opened up these days. But yeah, there's always been a big quarry at Weville Park, the garbage and that. So it's been there even when the original estate was there. So I remember Weville Park when it was tiny. Even Smithfield, like, it was just all tiny. lot of Sydney was. The places in Sydney now, I can tell you, you know, I can pinpoint to a lot of people. This used to be old farm. This used to be old farm. This used to be old farm. Now, what is it? Full of houses. Full of shopping centres, houses. You know, young families. A lot of people working their ass off. It's all part of it, isn't it? You know, it doesn't matter where you are, it's all growing. But you know, you look at some of these places and you know, you remember all these memories of how it used to be. And yeah, it's nothing beats that, you know, like you always have that in your memories. Now I was trying to remember what a Dennis Eagle was just then. I was like straight up being an idiot and saying, oh, is it a Mercedes? My apologies. I've heard a lot of people. I've had a few truckies I've spoken to, and one that was driving a Mercedes on TikTok. And I was talking to him a few times, and he's like, the Mercedes is such is such a very weak gutted dog of a truck. And I said, oh, you know, you should be driving something good then, like a Cummins engine Kenworth, you know, K200 or 909, you know. So yeah, Birmingham crew, if people are just joining us, letting you guys know, if you're playing on PC, on Train Sim World 6, the 2021 Birmingham Cross City timetable has been updated over the last recent hours for Train Sim World. Now, there's no confirmation it's working on Train Sim World 6. It still says on the thing it's Train Sim World 5, so I'm not sure what's going on. I think the modder might be still just on Train Sim World 5 and hasn't done nothing with 6, so... I'm skeptical to get it.
RFB.
Shit, there goes RFB. Forget about that, that's done. Not the best kicks in this one tonight, actually. So beautiful in this room. I've had the air conditioner on. Let's just crank it up. It's beautiful. I thought the thing bloody stopped working on me today, actually, because yeah, it stopped on me, and I was like really skeptical. I was like, "Ooh, what's going on?" You know, never done this before. Thought it might have. I know that. Yeah, these real old air conditioners, yeah, they have like this gas thing, and sometimes they go on you. So I'm hoping it's not that, and yeah, it ends up kicking in through the summer. I'll be stuffed if I'm going to stay in this house if there's no aircon. I'll tell my dad straight out. I said, he would tell the real estate if they don't fix this, we're out. I'm not paying no fucking rent with no aircon. Alright, there we go. So our first trip here tonight, lovely doubly-do. And there's a freight trip with the Rob S Containers mod for the German side of things. On the Bahnstrecke Leipzig-Dresden. It's fantastic. All right. You're on All Aboard, episode 148. It's our Monday tradition. A little bit of a delay today because my dad was actually out here feeding my dog. So, yeah, I had to wait for him to move out of the way. So, yeah, my apologies. All right. So, yeah, the timetable has been... See, we've still got the 2021 timetable. We do have the 21. I do have the 2021 timetable, but it's the old one. I haven't got it installed. I need to install the new version. But wait and see. We'll wait and see what the comments are going to be within the next day or two. Maybe I'll just download it later and give it a whirl myself. Well, as well, hey. You know, just try things for yourself. Plinster Corridor, if you're not aware, ladies and gentlemen, is back, and we've got the baby bullet timetable and the standard timetable. And the good news is all of the Carl Train branding is there, so that's good. Right. Where is it? Where are you hiding? There you are. All right. So we're doing a scenario on here, and we are doing Day of the Dispatcher. Take on the role of the station dispatcher at Plymouth Station. Here we go. I do hope you enjoy. This is, I can confirm, the first time we're doing a scenario in the Train Sim World 6 era. Here we go. It's taken a month, but we finally got there. Day of the Dispatcher. Welcome to Plymouth Station. Today you'll be performing the tasks of a train dispatcher, including dispatching trains and assisting passengers around the station. To start, we will dispatch a train. The details of the station service can be seen on the HUD. Head over to platform 3. Okay. That sounds like someone taking a leak. Platform 3 is where we got to go. This is platform 3, isn't it? Yes. Sorry, I'm just pouring my my pint. This service is due to depart once the doors close. Check the area around the train, known as the dispatcher. Yep, okay, that just popped up in there nowhere. I think I might have to do something with the HUD, eh? Waiting for the doors to close. What do we do? Dispatcher corridor is clear and the signal is green. Use your whistle signal to the driver that it is safe to. And where do I go for that? Okay, over here. This is what I've been wanting, you know, the whistle, the blower and that. This is why I said to you guys, co-op would be awesome.
Great Western Railway service to Penzance.
Next service will be in a few minutes. Take time to explore and look around the extras. Extra stuff like littering and assisting passengers. Okay. Okay, so I'll assist this passenger. Sorry, I didn't realise I was over the line. Move out, move out the way. Get there! Oh. Huh.
Platform 4 for the 1645 Great Western Railway service to Penzance. Calling at Liscard, Bodmin Parkway, Har, St. Austin, Truro, Redcliffe, Campbell, St. Earth, and Penzance.
Already done that one? Already done that one. Oh, there's some more litter. Come, better win your Alright, so it is this one that we're doing this here. Don't forget our live chat is open only to subscribers only. Bit of a delay. Whoops. Wait for the 1v54 to arrive. This is something I've been saying to you guys. It would be really cool to have in Train Sim World, you know, being a station guard or, you know, and doing. But I really want to see where you see the AI, you know, with the flag, you know, the white flag and, you know, red flag in case, you know, and the whistle and, you know, all that stuff. It's just something I'd love to see in the game. But yeah, co-op would be awesome. Like, we could have it online, but co-op, and not, you know, like the Rivals game that's coming out, you know, where you race trains and that. This would be perfect, where one of them could be the guard on the train, the other one's the driver. Same with station guard. One could be a station guard, you know, and the other person could go and drive a train, or, you know, you could have just guard mode, station dispatcher, you know, as a co-op. That'll be the train. This will be it, surely. So departures at 51.
Platform 5 for
Yeah, this will be the one.
Cross-country service to
Yeah,
Plymouth,
waiting for this.
calling
Yeah,
at
this is the one.
Plymouth only.
This is something different that we've done before, folks. Not just driving the train, but yeah, we're doing the. We are doing the day of the dispatcher scenario. It's been quite pleasant in here in the studio all day, Crazy Aussie. I've been yeah, in this beautiful igloo all day. Well, not all day. I was out in it earlier this morning. I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning and it was already 30 Celsius. And I was more out west. So I went truck spotting at St. Mary's on the way back from my mate's house. And yeah, it was quite... quite warm. Wondering why it was going on there. I can see something flickering around, and this guy's got his hazards on now because of the rain. That's fair enough. Oh, bullshit. The accessibility ramp. Oh my lord. Oh my god. You're joking. Oh, you're joking, man. Holy shit. I've been calling for that for so long. Ah! Holy shit. I've been calling for that like for so long with you know, a disabled person. You put the my god, I can't get over that. Like that's one thing I've been calling for, the ramp on the train with a disabled passenger like in a wheelchair, or I didn't think it'd be like that. I thought it'd be a person in a wheelchair. But that shit, I can't believe that this has been something I've been saying that I've been wanting in Train Sim World for ages. This has got to be a mode in the next era of Train Sim World. I don't care what I'm calling it now. Dispatcher is going to be is going to be the major feature for Train Sim World 7 launch in 2026. I'll be very surprised. If it's definitely not next year, it'll be definitely the year after. 100%. 1A London Paddington. So you know what you do? You go off the... I can only assume it'll be this train. No. No. Maybe it is this one over here, where we started. Surely it's got to be the one over there. Platform 8. It's this one. It's this one. See, I know that Harry from Dovetail did this recently. I didn't watch it because I don't normally watch that type of Dovetail streaming. That's it, mainly the previews. I watch, some of the preview. I don't always watch the whole preview either. But really didn't need to in this Train Sim World 6 era because I've played all 3 routes on Train Sim Classic. But that being said, definitely Riviera and Morristown are way superior. Like they're way superior in Train Sim World than what they are in TSC. Obviously different era as well. But that being said, not the German route though, that's the same. But that being said, we've got the scenarios and all that on here, and that also makes things interesting. But I thought it was time. 35 Celsius in Crazy Aussies area today. Try like 38 Celsius. That's how much it was here. Quite hot. Alright, that is departing, so we are going to probably be down further, I reckon. Oh no, we're already there. There we go. Platform 7, so that'll be the other one. Yep, that's this one. So after this one, we walk to the duty station manager building. Oh my God, it's a flying Scotsman. That's one thing we haven't done on here, is the flying Scotsman. And it's been a while. I'm not a real big fan of the steam trains, but that particular one, I am a fan of. I absolutely, I said to you guys, the Flying Scotsman and the Big Boy, the US Big Boy, my 2 favorite steam trains of all time. Like, I'm not a big fan of steam, but if it comes to steam, like if I see it in real life, it mind blows. It's awesome. But to drive them in a simulator is quite difficult. But I don't shy away from it. Flying Scotsman's a really cool train. And it has visited here in Australia. Amongst many places it has visited around the world. It's, I know the Big Boy is, probably an iconic train, but I have to probably say the most famous of all steam trains is the Flying Scotsman. Just look at those wheels on it. How bad boy is that? It looks like a monster truck on the rails. Excuse me, ma'am, I'm the station guard. Do you mind? Gonna bump and grind me. That's all for now. Head over to the duty manager building to finish your shift. There goes the Flying Scotsman. So where do we head to? Okay, yep. I come from a land down under. That'll be over here. Yeah, there we go. Great. Well, there we go. So that was short and sweet. And that's just a little teaser of things to come. So there we have it, the dispatcher scenario on the Riviera route. You're on All Aboard, episode 148. You're with the Aussie Don. G'day to you all. Welcome aboard. How are we all doing? Hopefully you're going well. I am quite pleasant. To the point where I need to put that on halfway. All right. So it is currently 8:04 p.m. local time, 2000 hours here in Australia. And here in Sydney, that is. And Melbourne, Victoria, and Tasmania, you also, and ACT. It's 8:04. Okay. Yeah, right, here we go with a little bit of a change in pace, and we're going to go and do the 2021 timetable on the Birmingham crew. See what I mean? We don't have the mod, so that might be updated, I'm not sure. So, yeah, it's really not worth doing, to be honest. Anyway. We're going to do a 5:38 service nonetheless. Birmingham, New Street to Bromsgrove. So I do hope you enjoy this one. Here we go now with this one here on All Aboard 148. Some more UK action. Don't forget we are live on Wednesday with a 4-hour blockbuster of Midweek World of Trains with the first of our specials for Train Set World 6 post-launch, with the Birmingham crew West Coast Main Line. We're live from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 6 p.m. Queensland, 6:30 p.m. South Australia, 4 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 9 a.m. UK, 10 a.m. Central Europe, 5 a.m. Eastern States of the United States, and at 2 a.m. West Coast USA for this Wednesday's 4-hour blockbuster. Do note, subject to change, there is thunderstorms on the forecast. If there's any delays, we will let you guys know. But nonetheless, we will be live. Okay, let's go. 5003 Birmingham New Street to Bromsgrove. This is the 21 timetable, but this is not the brand new one. It's been released earlier today. This is the, there we go. Look at that. Cross country HST. Oh, yeah. We got the Centro, and we're ready to go. It's a out of service one, this one, so it's basically just a straightforward run. But it is the Centro. We're going to be getting the London Midland version of this soon, folks, which is really cool. This is, yeah, it's going to be awesome to have the 323 London Midland, because, yeah, that's Train Sim Classic style. Paolino there coming out via crew. Just goes up through that tunnel there. Train Sim Classic terms, that was the missing link. Used to be exclusive to subscription for ATS actually in Train Sim Classic, but yeah, I only subscribed for 1 year actually with that, and I took advantage of it. It was, you know, we've done some pretty unique stuff with it. So we had the whole of the East Coast main line on Train Sim Classic. The whole thing. It was insane. It was one big giant mega route. So we're finally breaking the duck egg when it comes to staying with just the Train Sim World 6 content. We're starting to play around with things now. But this is the modded timetable. So here's a modded timetable. What we are doing, the 2021 modded timetable. This is prior to today's update. So I haven't downloaded today's update. I will put this one into another file just in case there is any issues with the updated version, and yeah, if there is, then I can just go back to this one. You know what I mean? Like, it makes a lot of sense to do that. I always advise people when you're using mods, if if there's an update to any of the mods, it's always advisable to put the original, the other version, the one you've been using, into a separate folder, just in case you come across issues with the new version. Then you can just go back to the original one, because if you go and dump that, you'll be like, oh, now I haven't got it now because I dumped the file. So yeah, trust me, as a modder for a different simulator, for American Truck Simulator, it's always advisable to do that. A canal. Very humid today, it was indeed. Yeah, I went to have a barbecue tonight actually, and I ran out of gas. I was so angry. I only just fired it up too, and yeah, I come back outside, and it didn't look like it was sizzling, and I'm like, I look underneath, yep, both of the cylinder, both of the areas, not working. Gas bottle, empty. Like, great. So, yeah. I'm not surprised. I knew it was due, but I thought there might have been enough for at least one or two more. Anyway. I had to cook everything via the oven and that, so it was no big drama. See, I ended up throwing it in the oven because I put my corn on the fresh corn on the cob. See, I always like to get the fresh corn on the cob. So you take it off, whatnot, out of Woolworths. I get the fresh corn on the cob, $1.70 at the moment. They usually on sale. They're $1. They're good when they're $1. But that being said, put that in the foil. Put the butter around it and that, and put it in the foil. And same with the potato. Just get a peeled potato, cut it down the middle, bang. Put all your spices and seasoning and whatnot you put in it. And I like to use the mixed herbs and garlic powder. And you got the cracked pepper. Put a bit of that in it. The bomb. Butter, of course. And it was good in the oven though. It was good to have it in the oven. It felt very soft and sort of like a baked potato, but not baked. It was like sort of mashy still. It was beautiful. It's nice. So bloody nice. So it worked out in the end. But yeah, that's what I mainly like to do in summers. Is, salads and barbecues and all that stuff, seafood and. In the winter time, it's more, the baked dinner. something warm. Oh, there's the Cadbury factory. I'm still disappointed somebody didn't put a giant Cadbury logo on the top of this building here. That would have been awesome. And lighten up it in purple at night. That would have been sick. Chris is not in the stream tonight. Yeah, no, he hasn't been on this live chat tonight. That's just wanting me to get down on the speed limit. It's done. Passing Kings Norton. treating trains on their side there. They look pretty dirty, so could have a bit of shite on them. Yeah, be prepared that it might be the Just Trains price though, Crazy Aussie. I'm not sure if it's this normal standard price. It better not have been another price hike, or then I'll be really pissed off. I think that's the first time I've actually gone through there without being spud. I'm normally spudding it through there, but I'm starting to, yeah, understand to drop the speed limits down lower before, you know. So I just like to be such a Speedy Gonzales sometimes. I just forget about these things, and it's like, hang on, now I've got DSD on. I've got to make sure that I, yeah. Keyboard. Brand new keyboard, by the way. It's the same keyboard, but all the back of it, my old one, was all smashed up. So, and I got the mouse still. Ah, there he is. It's finally. Yep, we are on the 2021 modded timetable on Birmingham Crew. It's been updated today. Over the last few hours, it's been updated, actually. So, we don't have the current updated version, but I did advise my viewers that for the PC players, the Birmingham Crew modded 2021 modded timetable has been updated. Apparently, 4 former AI services are now playable in the new update. So we're rolling with the Centro. 323. And it's out of service. 5003 Birmingham New Street, Bromsgrove. So being 5:30 in the morning, you know, you're probably, you know, obviously, you know, we're going to be more so getting our trains, yeah, into service and ready for the day. Ready for that morning peak, you know what I mean? Not on this one, Chris, because this is an out of service train. So we're putting the train into service by taking it down here to Bromsgrove. So if you are just joining us, folks, and you are regular to our channel, we're coming to you in our summer studio. We're back in the summer studio for the summer period. Back in the air conditioner room. So the PC is running quite beautifully. PC is actually closer to the air conditioner, so we're giving it nice and cool. Into Bromsgrove now. So, if you are just joining us, folks, as well, you've missed out on our first trip tonight on the with our container run with the rail pool with the Rob S Containers branding mod installed. So we did that already. With the freight manifest containers trip, and also we have done the dispatcher scenario on the all right, there we go. We've done the dispatcher sorry, the dispatcher scenario already on the game as well. Okay. This is really becoming very annoying. All right. Give me a second, folks. I need to sort out this. Yeah, that's quite annoying. Right. So we have our first one there. No, not. They're not wireless. And everything is moved. So the studio is in the air conditioner room, and I've got the air conditioner just over there. Beautiful air conditioner, and it's on half at the moment. It's quite beautiful in here. Don't need to be any more. So yeah, no new headphones. I can't afford it. I need a new iPhone. The good news is at the moment, yeah, with my pay this week and the Google Pay on top, because I got 1,000 working credits, so they're not taking anything. Yeah, I should, and with what I've got saved so far, I should be able to get the phone. So that's good. By the way, folks, tomorrow on our YouTube channel, Don's Truck Spotting Australia, our latest episode tomorrow will be episode 86. We will be heading to, for the very first time, to Ardell Park in Sydney, Australia. I did that trip on Saturday. I did Huntingwood on Saturday as well. And episode 87, Huntingwood, will be on Wednesday. And then on Thursday will be our 88th episode at St. Mary's. I did that today. So my truck spotting is basically taken care of already for this week. Because it's so stinking hot, I went out on Saturday to try to make up. And then it turns out tomorrow's now going to be cooler than what it was originally going to be. Originally it was going to be 30. And it's only going to be like 26 now. So still quite warm. There's going to be storms in the afternoon. Very slight chance though. Very slight chance. So our chances of going live tomorrow night are still good. But that being said, they really haven't been right with any of the weather lately, with regards to the storms. But yeah. So never say never. That's why I always prepare you guys. I always say to you guys, we've got storms on the forecast for tomorrow and Wednesday. So there could be delays to our live streaming action. And of course, I'll let you guys know if there is any delays via our live chat. So if you don't see anything by the live chat, before the stream starts, and it's like tonight, I had a 15-minute delay because my dad was in the room. So ended up only being 5 minutes anyway, so wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Right. Let's continue our action, ladies and gentlemen, on the rails now as we bring to you Riviera Line action. For tonight, we have got some great gameplay for you as we take the Class 166 for a ride. All right. Class 166 for a ride. And we're going to do this one now, and here it is. It is the 5:56 a.m. service, and it is in June. Let's go June. And I hope you do enjoy. Here we go. You're on All Aboard, episode 148. Hopefully we have no crashing issues. We'll save it. 2D04, here we go. This is the first time we're doing the 166 live. I've done a couple trips on here with this loco on the uploaded video side of things. Don't forget we have a dedicated playlist for our Train Sim World for our uploaded videos we do for Train Sim World, and all of our gameplay on that playlist currently is from Train Sim World 1 all the way to the current Train Sim World era. And do note we have a playlist for Train Sim World 5 for our past live streams of Train Sim World 5. And our past live streams for Train Sim World 6 is on the Train Sim World 6 past live streams playlist. Train Sim World 4, 3, 2 and 1 currently doesn't have a playlist activated, but we are going to sort that out when I get the chance to get around to that. But yeah, currently at the moment, my focus today was getting some more of the Freighter T-Liner skins ready, because the plans are that sometime this week we're finally going to get that 23rd Freighter T-Liner skin pack out. So I today have done 4 more. So we're only 8 more skins. I think I only got 8 more skins to build, and then it'll be ready. So the plans are to get all that done this week. Got some absolute dangeezy companies lined up for that, for the new update. That being said, I am also still working on the 1.2 version for the FTE skin pack. You saw a train in the box, and it was a John Deere. Okay, that's quite interesting. All aboard. John Deere, very, yeah, very, very interesting there. Okay. Exodus to Davids, Marsh Barton, Starcross, Derwish Warren, Derwish, Tiggermouth, Newton Abbott, Tor, Todley, and Peyton. It's all stops. Yeah, because it's, yeah, Derwish, Warren's, yeah, it's all stops. Is there going to be a delay at Derwish Warren, maybe? No. Okay. That's good news. No announcements on this train, folks, but there are on the platform. This is currently the original version of the 166, so... the 166, I do believe, is going to have announcements added in the upgraded version when the Great Western gets remastered, finally. Well, the remaster finally gets released, which I'm bloody so looking forward to. That and the farewell pack I'm looking forward to so much. That was weird. The announcements are on, eh? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've seen the Mitawamban train at Toy Mate. Was it Toy Mate? Sorry, Crazy. Is it Toy Mate or Crazy? Casey Toys. Sorry, Casey Toys. I should know that because my best mate's youngest son is Casey. So yeah, no, Casey Toys. Seen the little Mitawamban Deutsche Bahn train. It's not an official Deutsche Bahn train though. It's a fake brand one, but it's definitely the train from the Mitawamban. So yeah, I've always been quite keen on getting it just for show, you know. $30, it's all right, you know. But yeah, I've got I'm supposed to be getting this damn Inner City 125 from Spain. So it's supposed to be here by the 4th of next month. So if I don't get it by the 4th of next month, I'll be, or close to it, I'll be getting a hold of the dude and saying, what the hell's going on, you know, are you delivering this thing or not, you know, because if not, then I'm just going to claim fraud and get my money back. Coming into Marsh Barton, which is a brand spanking new station in real life. I've actually got some news, folks, in regards to the Trans-Pennine route, the Northern Trans-Pennine route that we have in Train Sim World. It is actually a true fact that the Pennine route in real life is getting a massive overhaul. So there's a massive upgrade coming, and one of the stations is actually getting moved and moving further down the tracks. Now, I'm not sure if the part that's in Train Sim World is getting updated in real life, but if that's the case, I would like to see them. That's one particular route that I've also always wanted a modern version of.
0604 Great Western Railway.
And yeah, if there was a route size the East Coast Way to get upgraded, yeah, Northern Trans-Pennine would be the one that I like to see and run up to modern standard. So yeah, I only just discovered it by chance recently. I was going through some train stuff, and yeah, I seen the Pennine was getting upgraded as well, because somebody turned around and said it's not the HS2 is not the only big UK rail project going on. The Pennine's getting updated too, and I looked into it and I seen the works, I seen photos, I seen videos. I was like, oh wow. Straight away, light bulbs were ringing, because I'm like, oh, Train Sim World, you know. So, yeah, I thought it was cool. I was thinking there and then, oh, maybe this is, maybe this could, prompt Dovetail to do an upgrade to the route, bring it up to standard, maybe do a modern version of it. Announcements and all, and modern trains, and also keep the original but do a version 2 like Long Island Railroad version style, you know what I mean, like Dresden Riesa, a standard, you got a different version, like makes a lot of sense. So yeah, getting updated in real life, and I thought straight away, well, it's such a great classic release in Train Sim World, but a modern version of it would be so cool to see. Now, I'm not sure what the company is that runs through there. I don't know if it's Northern. Might be Trans-Pennine themselves, see? So that would be another new brand, because I know it's not legit in the game. Like, I know we've got Creators Club liveries, we've got mods and stuff, but it's actually there's no mods for it. Actually, it's all just Creators Club liveries, isn't it? So yeah, no, it would be nice to see if they could get the license for that. I don't know if Northern's evolved. Maybe they evolved as well. You would think because it goes to Manchester in reality. Yeah, it would be Northern. So we'll watch that space. We'll see how we, see if it gave us momentum. Maybe it might be demanded by the community. Obviously, it comes down to what, they look at the forums a lot and whatnot. I thought it was just an idea and a suggestion to throw out there. A lot of people there might be people not talking about it, but I've seen this information and seen photos and watched some videos of it recently, and I thought it was quite an interesting aspect to actually bring it up on the stream and talk about it. As I'm not involved in the forums, I like to talk about this on the stream, to the community that's watching live. And you might be in the same boat. You'd be like, oh yeah, it would be nice to see a modern version of that route. We've got the classic version, so it would be nice to see a modern version. And it's getting updated in real life, so it would be nice to see it in the simulator before it's officially all completed in real life. Never know. So but I don't think it'll happen. But it's a nice suggestion. Where could you extend it? That's the question as well. Like, you got to look at all that. She's lonesome. She's on her own. She's only by herself. She's the only one in the train. I'll try. Oh, hang on. There's one other guy in there. No, that's the other side of Piccadilly. No, that's completely opposite side of Manchester. The Manchester airport's not exactly Manchester. Yeah. I've flew a plane out of Microsoft Flight Simulator actually from Manchester Airport. So if you go and look at my back catalogue on Microsoft Flight Simulator on the playlist, you'll see that I've done a trip out of Manchester Airport in real life. So you'll see Manchester like from being in a plane. I'm pretty sure I've done some tours and that around there as well. So there is footage for you to enjoy with Microsoft Flight Simulator. If before we go into it, folks, I don't do Microsoft Flight Simulator at the moment. Currently, I don't have any plans to do any Microsoft Flight Simulator at the moment. So I did see that there was a Vessels mod. There was a Vessels DLC for Sydney Harbour released. And I'm like, what's the point of that? That's stupid. Waste $30 for that? No, thank you. Yeah, I really... oh shit, I've just gone flying past this station. My apologies. Okay, let's continue. I'm so used to flying past there in real life, in the actual, like the other, in the game, I just totally forgot where I was at the moment. That's what happens when I start talking and I just drift away. Let's concentrate. Derwish Warren next. So there you go, that's your question there, answered there, Chris. So the airport's nowhere near it. Voyager. It turns out that all these weeks until the other day, like late last week, that I actually had one feature turned off in my settings and I didn't even know about it. And it was all the layers. Adding all the layers to the AI traffic and that. So, yeah, it turns out that I haven't had that on all this time. So, I finally turned it on late last week. I think it was Thursday or Friday's live stream. I discovered that. I was like, or leading into it, I discovered it. And I was like, now, no wonder I haven't seen Voyagers and that go on the route. I'm like, what's going on? Now I know why. So yeah, you'll see everything on there now. Even Creators Club liveries, I've got those installed, so you might even see some of those. We've got a few of them for the Voyager, but I've noticed that I haven't seen them in the AI traffic. So I don't know, I might have that disabled for the AIs, for the Creators Club content. This is a very stable, cached up route. I'll tell you. Like, I've flogged the living crap out of this route. This is the route I've done more so than any of them in the Train Sim World 6 launch. So probably no surprise really. I am a fan of Morristown, but it's one of those routes where it does take a while. Even with the shorter service run, it's still quite a lengthy route. And it sucks that there's not enough arrow frees that go all the way. I think there's only 2 services if I remember rightly, which I'm very disappointed about. I don't know what's with the rail community when it comes to US content. We don't have we had any US modded timetable? I don't think we have. I don't think we've ever gotten a modded timetable for the US. So I'm very disappointed with the US rail community. Where are you guys for doing modded timetables? Like, we've got UK modded timetables, we've got German modded timetables, we don't have any other country modded timetable. We don't even have a modded timetable for the bloody French route. Well, we don't really need to have one in the French route, to be honest. Would be nice to have had somebody actually with the French route take one of the UK class trains, like one of the class 90 or 395, and converted it into a Eurostar. Would have been nice. Could put that on the LGV Mediterranean. Don't see why not. Yeah, so I told Matt that he needs to actually get his ass in the gear and, actually bring out the APT in a city. You know, I really want this train in the game. Yes, I can understand your frustration. Yes, What? What do you mean you understand your frustration? You're the one that didn't want me to have that in the game. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna throw you up on that that pirate ship in the background if you keep going. Blah, 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 blah. This guy is such an idiot. Alright, let's back to the rails now, lock the doors and get ready for departure. I didn't really know what to say then, actually, to be honest, so I tried to come up with a story and it just backfired on me. Sorry. You're on All Aboard episode 148. Our chat is open to subscribers only. Crazy Aussie for you if you're on console. Just to let you know that the West Coast Mainline route will be releasing, I think, 9 p.m. on Tuesday night. 9 p.m. So console players, it's around 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 8 p.m. Queensland time, and it'll be 4 a.m. for the PC Steam and 2 a.m. for the Epic Games. That's if it's going to Epic Games though. It will be releasing on PC Steam though at 4 a.m. Queensland time, 4 a.m. Queensland time, and 5 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Wednesday morning for the West Coast Mainline Birmingham crew. There's no pre-order, and I do believe it will be full priced. The days of 10% discounts and all this shit, you know, your discount mainly comes at the each core release these days. There seems to be no discounts on any launches anymore for Train Sim World. So, I wish there was a loyalty discount, to be honest, like a veteran discount. Someone like myself as a veteran, we need a veteran discount. But you know what? We need to show Dovetail our golden ticket. You took away the original Northeast Corridor route that we paid for all those years ago, and never gave us anything really free in return. For people like myself that paid for that, we should be getting a free DLC. You know what I mean? I know it's coming back bigger than ever before. I can't wait. So, to be honest, I don't mind paying for it again. Because Hellgate Bridge coming into the game is my baby. It's Sydney Harbour Bridge. You know, the originals. Yeah, what made the Sydney Harbour Bridge the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Yeah, if it wasn't for Hellgate Bridge, it wouldn't be a Sydney Harbour Bridge. There would be a Sydney Harbour Bridge, but it wouldn't be like it is. Trust me. Hellgate Bridge is what made Sydney Harbour Bridge. If you look at the history of the documentary and everything, it's quite cool. All right, we're going to take a break here at this station because I need to go and have a shakey and before I shake my pants. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Western Railway Service to Hayton, calling at 10 Newton Abbot, Torquay and Hayton. The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 06.
Don't go anywhere.
Great Western Railway service to London.
Sorry about that.
Paddington, calling at Exeter, St David's, Tiverton, Taunton, Castle Garry, Westbury, Pewsey, Medway, Newbury, Reading, and London Paddington. Platform 2.
Yeah.
26. Great Western
Like I said,
London Paddington.
Super Sprinter. Whatever they do is whatever they do. They're the real reason why us little folks that run the YouTube channels don't get as many views as what they do, because everybody wants to go and continue to watch all these ambassadors, because they play little fairy princess, like la-di-da-di-da, and they talk out of their assholes, and sniff each other's cocks, like the way they talk and shit. Like, seriously, it's like seeing somebody fucking sitting at a fucking cafe. Like, it's just fucking, like, seriously. I hate those types of people. They just remind me of fucking people living in the northern suburbs, like rich fucking cunts. Like, I don't like suckholes. I don't like people that are fake and don't tell it how it is. So, myself, I'll tell it how it is all day, every day, about Train Sim World. I don't need to be an ambassador to prove my worth. Like, people come along, enjoy the content. I don't give a shit if what the view base is like. It is what it is. It's at the end of the day, they do what I do, they do what I do what they do. Doesn't matter who gets their hands on it first, whatever. Yeah, whatever. A lot of them don't like to use mods and play the game standard, so the only reason that may look good on their system, and that is because Dovetail paid for their for their 50 series PC, all their parents paid for it. But it is what it is. Like, all right, the British Ace Joe, like, he can be, a bit of a sucko, and he's a lovely dubbly and everything with the way he presents himself and that. But I don't diss the bloke, and I don't diss any of them at all. I just don't like the way that they sort of they don't. You've never seen any of them really say anything bad about the game at all, when they know they know in the back of their heads what's going on. Like, you're working for the company. This is what you got to do. You got to presentate yourself, and to rules and It's like a rules and regulations thing. It's like you're in the office and you got to be you got a set of rules. When it comes to me, I'm the rule breaker. I'm the shimmy shaker. I'm the one that tells you the truth. I don't have to fake around the bullshit. I'm the ambassador for the people. That's what I am. The ambassador for the people. Now I am just jumping off the chair and going straight through it.
Calling at Newton Abbot, Torquay, and Payton.
Get in there, that's it. Go. Get in there, go. Yep. Push that fella straight in. It's like, hey, got him. Yep. Not the type you would have a pint with. Yeah, we don't have points here in Australia, unfortunately. You can get the jug. There's no problems with that. The jugs, you get the jugs and whatnot, but it wouldn't matter if you're at the cricket. You know, you're at the cricket, and especially with the Ashes coming up. You know, actually, my mates and me were planning. We were planning the go. Apparently, it's sold out for the first 3 days. We're hoping to go to the pink on the third day, but apparently it's sold out already. I'm not surprised. You know, one thing I have to say, when the Barmy Army comes down to Australia every year, or every time the Ashes is on here in Australia, a lot of them get on the harbour at Sydney Harbour for New Year's Eve. And Mrs. Macquarie Chair is the best place to go for New Year's Eve, folks, hands down. It's the best spot, best viewing place. It's really cool. It's no alcohol can go in there, but trust me, the lineup takes about 3-4 hours, so you got plenty of time to drink up before you get in there. Yeah, just sneak in your freaking orange juice bottles, you'll be fine. Trust me, I've had a few of the backpackers actually in the past actually do that. They've gotten a lot of liters of alcohol in. But that was a long time ago. Yeah, it's a good place to go. I haven't been to the fireworks in Sydney Harbour for around about 5-6 years now. But I've seen over 25 New Year's Eves on Sydney Harbour. I was there for all of the big ones. The 1990 to 2000. The final year they had the big massive 24-inch show on Sydney Harbour. They launched 2 of them, one on top of each other. It was really cool. The Olympics closing ceremony. And I've been on the harbour at Miss Macquarie Chair, the Opera House. I've actually snuck into the Lord Mayor's party at the Opera House one year as well. So I was in there for the whole night. It was really good. Free drinks, free food. It was awesome. Yeah, many great times on the harbour. Been to the Rocks. That was at the Olympics closing ceremony. And yeah, I have to say, if anybody comes down to Sydney Harbour for New Year's Eve fireworks, you won't be disappointed. It's just off its rocker. It's crazy these days. It's 8 barges on each side. It's absolutely off its brain. The Opera House goes off these days. City buildings. It's yeah, it's really intense these days. Both sides of the Harbour Bridge light up these days as well. I was quite shocked last year actually when they started lighting up the other side of that bridge, because as far as I'm aware, the only reason they haven't lit up the other side of the bridge all these years is because all the pipes are on that side of the bridge, and that's and the railway line, and that's why they don't light fireworks on it. But yeah, now they're apparently able to do it. So Stella's, yep, Stello. Where me, it's I mainly just drink premix cans these days. Jack Daniels and Jim Beam, Woodstock, but you know, I had a 10-pack of Jack Daniels I bought yesterday, and my mate had a couple out, and I had about 5, 6 last night. So that was fine. Still got heaps left over, 4, whatever it is, but I won't be over there this weekend coming up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Ashes. Actually, the cricket. It's always such a great contest. Um, it's gonna be a toss of the coin. I I don't like. I don't really. The main cricket that I do follow is the IPL. Also, each year I just mainly watch the IPL. I'm a Kolkata Knight Riders fan with the IPL, and I've seen that it's actually the IPL is actually going to be a part of. Finally, officially, all the teams are going to be in the new cricket game coming out. Actually, so um, it's sort of tempted me now to get the new cricket game because of that. I haven't bought a cricket game in ages too. I still think the greatest cricket game of all time was Shane Warne Cricket '99. That was off the chain. That was cool. I think it was Brian Lara cricket in other parts of the world, but it was Shane Warne cricket here in Australia. And I remember the cheat codes we used to have where you could, hit a six every ball. It was really cool back in the days. Yeah, I reckon it'll be a toss of the coin. I think Pat Cummings is injured for the first game, isn't he? Yeah, he is. He's not playing the first game, apparently. So that'll be the rest. I reckon Scotty Boland will probably play. Fair enough, fair enough.
Service to Paynton, calling at Torquay and Paynton.
I've still got a decent 20 minutes on this service, maybe a bit more. I'm going to save it just in case anyway, because we're around on that over 2 hour mark now, and you know what's been happening every time we go more than 2 hours, the bloody game crashes. And we're on track for exactly a month worth of all aboard live streams crashing to the desktop tonight, folks. Every bloody Monday night. What's happened? What's happened every Monday night when we've gone on our streams, folks? It's like we go to our last trip and it always crashes to the desktop. Oh, that's it. See you later. Bye. It's been happening every fucking week. I did say I'm the ambassador for people, but I am the ambassador for crashing desktops. It's lucky I don't have a beer in my hand. I've thrown a bloody bottle at the screen. That's why I quit Fortnite, because I used to flog the shit out of Fortnite back in the days, but the amount of controllers I went through playing Fortnite. I mainly was a battle royale. I always loved playing battle royale. That was the only mode I enjoyed. But when you continued to get the same bloody dude coming up and killing you all the time, it was like, what's your problem? Seriously. I felt like getting on the mic and just like yelling at the people. I'm like, what the hell's your problem, you bastard? Leave me alone. Because my name says the Godfather. We're only up to the bloody split now, are we? Yeah. Well, we've still got a bit to go. Yep, that's right. PlayStation, the original PlayStation. You still got it, man. That's crazy. Yeah, that's one piece of that's one piece of gaming that I wish I did have, folks. Is all I can confirm now. I have the original PlayStation. It's in my backdrop normally in the original in the other room, you know, where the studio normally is. It just sits there on the shelf. That was my brother-in-law's PlayStation, though. My late great brother-in-law that passed away over 11 years ago. That was his PlayStation. So that's not going anywhere. That's, you know, me and my brother-in-law were like this. We were brothers. We just, so, you know, the amount of drinks and party sessions we had, crazy stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, 10,000 subs. Close to 11,000 subs. More so now. We're not that many subs to go to 11,000. But there's a really big problem with YouTube when it comes to people that do sub to your channel. Well, you think they're people, but they're not. We all know that they're AI created accounts. And YouTube, see, Google runs YouTube, okay? So Google really needs to get their finger finally out of their assholes and stop sniffing the San Francisco coffee and really start cracking down on these bullshit accounts, these fake accounts that continue to subscribe to your channel. You know for a fact that they've got no subs, no views, a fake launch date, fake sub count. They've got nothing on their channel. Some of them have got just playlists, and you know for a fact straight away that they're fake. They've got fake dates, and they're always around the same date and year, every fucking one of them. So my team has been trying to crack down on it, and I don't want a fake community. I want a real community that's shares the same passion for what we do, and that is real life trucks, trains. We do those from time. We do the trains from time to time. Also the trucks is every day. Uploaded videos, full length, shorts, and with our video gaming, with our simulation for trucks and trains. I do other stuff from time to time as well. You know, Rugby League 26. I tried to do this Summer League, folks. I can confirm I have abandoned it. I am not doing the Rugby League Summer League now, so I will be doing the Ashes, Australia and England. And then after that, we'll be off until the pre-season starts kicking in with the trials, and then we'll start doing some of the trials. But we won't be officially back until round 1 next year with Rugby League 26. Yeah, so Chris, if you still got that in mint condition, that would be so cool to see up on your YouTube channel. But also, yeah, keep your hands on that one, because man, if I had Shane Warne Cricket 99 still, like, that'd be so cool to have the casing, you know, just in the backdrop. And yeah, I've got some classic games. You know, I got a Sega Master System 2 somewhere in this house, somewhere. I've also got the Nintendo Wii U here somewhere as well. But I got some of the legendary Sega Master System games still. I got their Wonder Boy 2, of course, Wonder Boy 1. Do I have Monster World? No, I don't think I do. Actually, I think Monster World was the second one, wasn't it? Or was it Monster Land was the third one? And Monster World was the second one. The original Wonder Boy was the best one, the first one. The second one was cool though, because you could build up bigger shields and that, and change your character, and when you get the higher shield and all that. But yeah, I've got the Master System with Alex Kidd in Miracle World built in. The original, not the remaster. The remaster's pretty good as well, but yeah, I did have the OG one.
Platform 1 for the 0643. Great Western Railway service to Payton. Calling at Torquay and Payton.
Oh, hang on. The passenger just grew a brain. Yeah, it amazes me how it takes them like 15, 20 seconds to freaking realise the train's there. Cricket 2000. They're EA Sports. Yes. Yes, I remember the cover was very white. Big giant round circle, like a dome circle. EA Cricket 2000. I remember WrestleMania 2000, the video game on the Nintendo 64 as well, and it had Triple H, The Rock. I think Mankind was on there as well, and the Big Show. I think it was actually the four that were in the triple threat at WrestleMania 2000 as well. Pretty sure that was the cover. I don't think Austin was involved in that one. That's one thing I will always remember in the 2000 edition of WrestleMania. You would have thought, you know, Austin was still only just active at the time. You would have thought that he would have main evented WrestleMania 2000. No, he didn't. I think he was injured at the time, actually. If I remember rightly, I can't remember. Freaking hell. I know he came back the year later, and that's when it was WrestleMania 17 when he, at the time, became a heel because him and the Man finally squashed their feud, and yeah, ended up siding. All right, Talkley, here we are. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Platform 1 for the 0646. Great Western Railway service to Payton. Calling at Payton only.
I like how it says that, Payton only. So that's how we got it as well. When it's only the last stop, they say the station only. So that's exactly what it is here as well. It's really cool. I've seen a V-set today actually as well, folks. I actually thought they were off the rails now because of the because of the D sets, but nah, they're still activated. So I finally seen one today. I was like, they're still there. Hallelujah. The world is finally still normal. When they go, it's like, here's my history. Another piece of Sydney history gone. It's like when our XPT finally retires, you know, the XPT was, you know, designed off the HST design. It's basically our version of the HST. And such an iconic train. It's beautiful every time you see it. I haven't seen one for quite a while now, actually. I really need to get out and do some rail fanning, to be honest. Yeah, it's such a nice train, the V-set, you know, and the XPT. So they're both retiring. So we're basically getting our sort of style Voyager to replace that. To replace the XPT. High-speed train like HS2 style, you know, is there's been I'm not sure if it's still going ahead now, but there's been some drilling's been going on up at the Hawkesbury River to see if it's stable to put a tunnel underneath the water and whatnot for this for stage 1 of the high speed project for Australia. So Cricket 2000. Was it 26? I think this next one. Cricket 26. Approaching Peyton. Okay.
Great Western Railway service to Payton, calling at Payton only.
Yeah, I don't think I got Cricket 2000 actually, because I was such a big fan of Shane Warne cricket. At the time it was yeah, not really worth. Is it a stuck door or something? Might have to wait until 6:53 or something, and we'll soon find out. Yep, as predicted. Right, so there we have a platinum medal. No surprises. Still undefeated with the 166. Nice. Alright. You're on All Aboard, episode 148, here on this Monday, the 20th of October 2025. My name is the Aussie Don. G'day and welcome. We are almost 2.5 hours into the stream. Exactly 2.5 hours very shortly. Alright. Alright, let's now head to the next one, Manchester Airport commuter. And we're going to do a normal timetable with the Palomino. Do enjoy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with our trip on the West Coast Mainline section of the Manchester Airport commuter with the Class 390 Palomino. West Coast, Avante. West Coast. Here we go. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to it. Don't forget, episode 149 of All Aboard will be on next Monday. 1A71, Manchester, Piccadilly to Euston. And we've just had a crash to the desktop. There you go, see? I knew it was due. It was due. See? It was due. It happens every week. Look at 2.5 hours exactly into the stream. And it happened. See? There'll be some crazy stuff happening there. I apologize. That's nice. Do know we have moderators that are on standby, folks, and are looking into any suspicious activity. Okay. I see the moderators have detected that account as a fake. Alright, let's try this again. It was a 19 hours one, I know that. I'm pretty sure it was this one, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Alright, let's go again. Act 2, round 2, fight. Okay, so the 1A71, let's try again. Here we go. F4 boost mode activated. Whoop. Always been a weird thing, that one. GBWS and EWS operational. Sounds like a bloody ambulance backing up to the loading dock or something. Beep beep. Watch out, coming through. And it's Manchester United now coming through to knock Chelsea off the perch again. It's amazing how we can bloody beat them when we can't freaking beat Liverpool. Any of the others. I don't follow the soccer like I used to anymore, folks. But I can say I seen the ladder. Was it a couple of days ago? I seen Arsenal was on top. I'm like, since when? I was like, okay, I see Liverpool has a couple losses now. Oh. I was like, okay. As far as I was aware, that they're actually bloody really good these days. Well, we did the right thing this week, folks. We didn't quit the we didn't finish the live stream, you know, like we've done every other bloody Monday, you know. So, yeah, no, I want to get this run done. So, here we are. Dot the Nick. Fucking hell, what the hell's happening there? So it is part of the West Coast Main Line, and this was meant to go to Crewe originally, this route, but according to what they said, is that they were going to bite off more than they can chew by Ghana crew. But I reckon it was a dispute with All Aboard Studios, with ATS. I think All Aboard Studios turned around to ATS and told them that it would be a conflict with our route if you do that. So I think that could be the reason why they didn't go to crew. So you never know. There could be I reckon eventually, if you know a extension to crew comes up on the roadmap, we'll know for a fact straight away that what my theory is true. That there might have been, you know, an issue if their one got released and before their one, and so on and so on. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. We all know what that supermarket was on the side there. It's obvious. That was a Tesco. Definitely wasn't an Audi. It's a Tesco. Audi supermarkets here in Australia, of course. Audi, good, different, fuck off. That's what I say. Now this is probably going to be freezing up a little bit more, folks, because this will be the first time I'm actually doing this on the Train Sim World 6 era. So I have to build up cash on the... So you'll find that there'll be more micro shading along here. Even though I am playing on DX12, folks, custom engine settings, NVIDIA control panel settings. This is where the Four Sisters were located at launch. Slow right down, Aussie. This station is Stockport. It's one of the big stations through here. Yeah, that's only my theory. You know, like it's. I know they've said that there would have been enough more that they could chew if they went all the way to crew, but I think that. Yeah, crew being such a massive area as well, it could possibly be the case, but I think because of the. The Birmingham crew route, I just got my feelings that that would have been a conflict, and that's the real reason. I think all aboard has come out and said, you releasing this it's going to, people are going to be like excited as much. Maybe, I don't know. I just think that's the obvious. So, yeah, like I said, if it goes on the roadmap, if we demand it, like we've been wanting the extension to Richmond, and I still want to go to Clapham Junction, to be honest, with the North London route. But they've got to solve this this ghosting problem with the passengers not appearing at platforms. Euston is one of them. Euston Station in Train Sim World needs to be massively fixed with passengers. Like the passenger problem is just a joke. It needs to be sorted out. Sort of reminds me of Stratfield, this station, the way that the platform is. This wouldn't arrive back to Euston to around. In reality, this will probably be there around 10 o'clock, something like that. It takes about two and a half hours from Manchester to London, Euston, so it's around that. It'll be definitely night time when this train arrives into there in reality. In reality, I don't think it would stop at Wilmsloan. Maybe it does, I don't know, but I think it'd be Leeds. Is it Leeds? I think it's Leeds. Yeah. Anyway. Little bit of admin now. So tomorrow night, on Tuesday, the 21st of October 2025, we're live with American Truck Simulator with Tuesday Night Trucking Along. Now, we were meant to be live last night on Sunday night, lighting the highways with American Truck Simulator. The truck that we cancelled the live stream, folks, because I had to be somewhere last night. So the truck that we had planned for last night's live stream is going to be on this Tuesday's American Truck Simulator live stream now, instead of originally planned on the Sunday. So do join us as we roll with the T909 Kenworth and Freighter T-Liner B-Double with the 30th anniversary special edition of Tony Imino Transport with one of my latest truck and trailer combos on American Truck Simulator. Tuesday night trucking along, live from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 7 p.m. Queensland, 7:30 p.m. South Australia, and 10 p.m. New Zealand, 10 a.m. UK, 11 a.m. Central Europe, and morning in the eastern half of the USA and overnight in West Coast USA. Full replay will be provided just like today's live stream. Today's live stream is added to the Train Sim World 6 past live streams playlist. Tomorrow's live stream's on the American Truck Simulator playlist. Our next Train Sim World live stream after this one will be the big one, ladies and gentlemen. The first post-launch special, as we bring to you our first gameplay of West Coast Mainline Birmingham Crew on this week's midweek World of Trains with episode 234. And we're on at the regular starting time of 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 6 p.m. Queensland, 6:30 p.m. South Australia, and 4 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 9 p.m. New Zealand, 9 a.m. UK, 10 a.m. Central Europe, 5 a.m. Eastern States of USA, and 2 a.m. West Coast USA. For Wednesday's special West Coast Mainline Birmingham Crew Midweek World of Trains episode 234 4-hour blockbuster. There will be breaks in between the live stream, folks. We will obviously have the crash the desktop issue, so we'll do the right thing and we will quit the game from time to time just to fix that issue. So you can clearly see tonight, once again, the game crashed to the desktop after so long being on the game. It's, definitely a pain in the ass. That's a pretty decent station. You would think it would stop here in real life, to be honest. All right, there we have it. Very nice little trip there along the West Coast Main Line on the Manchester Airport commuter on Train Sim World 6. First time on the Train Sim World 6 here that we've done the Manchester Airport commuter trip. All right, lovely, doubly. Well, it's been an honour bringing you this week's All Aboard. There is the cover photo and our first trip we did earlier today on the live stream. Full replay will be provided, added to the Train Sim World 6 past live streams playlist. And that's all we got time for with me. My name is the Aussie Don, the former Train Sim World loading screen contest winner for 2023, Week 16, Deutsche Bahn Week, and also Week 26 and Week 6 on Train Sim Classic in 2023, contest winner as well. Landmarks Week, Week 6, and Week 26 with Sunrise Week. And 3-time Dovetail Games Community Loading Screen Contest winner. That's all we got time for this week's edition of All Aboard. We're back next Monday with episode 149. I come from a land down under. If you're here to thunder, you better run. You better take cover. Thanks for watching, real ones. We'll see you tomorrow for American Truck Simulator. If you don't want to join us then, join us for our next Train Sim World live stream on Wednesday. It is our first live gameplay of the West Coast Mainline Birmingham crew. Hooroo.